All right, we're recording. Thank you. So this one's basically going to be from when you get started, what you should be doing, how I handle everything every single day, type of training. Real quick, just a refresher, because there's so many new people. I'm recording it. It's recording now. I will share it for everyone that doesn't hop on. So first off, thank y'all for being here. Not hard to just, listen to me yammer on and all that fun stuff. I've got a sick baby in my lap. Or I don't know what his deal is. Your mama's baby. Yes, Madison. So go lay down. So lay down. I need quiet anyway. Go lay down, Lenny. Anyways, so you get started. What do? Your leader trains you. Gets you in rap stars. Tags you in the 4 training videos. A lot of people don't think that they're helpful or they don't understand. That's fine. We now have We now have a webinar that we have on there as well for new distributor training. Why is she crying? What? Lay down and go to sleep. No. So anyways, so we have that. So you're gonna do that right away. And now in Rap Stars, which I will share. Okay, go lay down. Lay down, you're naked. I need you listening to you. Okay, you need to lay down. Oh, she doesn't look close. So, I have a post that I will share in the chat again. It's 30 days of posting. So literally you start at day 1 and there's like 2 to 3 posts in each single day that you post. I even did it when I first found this. So go lay down. I don't care. Go lay down. Go lay down. All right. Hold up. All right, they don't want to let her sleep with them. All right, so if they're super simple posts, you copy and paste them, really easy. You don't need to, worry about overcomplicating it. I have so many people messaging me asking, how should I word this? Should I say this? Should I do this? Just copy and paste. Go to my page, go to Nicole's page, Jenica's page, Jalissa's page, copy and paste. It's totally okay. Just add an emoji, tweak a word, so it's not exactly the same in case the Facebook algorithm catches on. But copy and paste, it's okay. There are leaders who are leaders now that when they started, they found a different leader and followed what they did. It's completely okay to copy and paste. Find someone you relate to that you just feel like you vibe with and do what they do. It worked for them, it can work for you. Obviously, with lifestyle posts, tweak them so it matches your life. Like if someone made a post saying, I've got my 2 kids to this, and I copied and pasted it, well, 3 out of 5. So it's totally okay. Don't overcomplicate the business and what we're doing. So you're getting started, you're posting. You freak out when nobody likes or comments, or when people do. So when people like or comment, what I want you to do, if you aren't having conversations on your own yet, or you think you're not being successful with your conversations, comment to them. I'll message you. For an example, say it's a Thermophyte X. Say, messaged you. Go message them. Be like, hey, girl, saw you were interested in my weight loss vitamin. Can I send you some info? When they say yes, if you have a script for Thermophyte X, great, send it to them. If you don't, or you don't know what to say, that's great. Screenshot the conversation. Send it to whoever enrolled you, and they will help you. If they are brand new, because we do have awesome ladies that just join and get distributed right away, they will reach out to whoever enrolled them to get an answer for you. Copy and paste, screenshot. Send it to your enroller. We will help you have the conversation. We'll help you lock in the sale as best we can. Super, super, super simple. So then with that being said, what do you do with all these potentials that say they're interested, tell you no, don't order? First of all, no is never no. It's not right now. I cannot tell you how many people I have that have told me no. I've been doing this for almost 2 years next month. Oh my God. And they've told me no, not now. And they followed me through this entire thing. And literally, I've had people order a couple months ago that have been following me since day one. I've had a girl literally message me. Never heard from her a day in my life. I've messaged her before and she'd never respond. Never spoken to her. She doesn't like any May stuff. She messaged me on Instagram and said, I've been watching you for the last year. I want to join. People are watching you. People are seeing if you're being consistent. They're making sure you're not going to fall off the face of the earth 2 days after joining, customer or distributor wise. So what do you do with these people that say no? Well, I don't have my binder. There was someone behind me. Sorry. My kids are all stuff. Write them down. I don't have my binder. But write them down. Get a date. Whatever. They don't give you a date. Write them down on a Friday. 2 weeks from now, a month from now, if they don't give you a date at all, even if they say no. I have followed up with people that I sent them info and they never responded, and I'll be like, hey girl, I have an opening for my $40 weight loss challenge. Can I send you info? Every single person I've sent that to either doesn't respond, which is normal, or they say yes. I haven't had a no yet. I'm doing that. So then I'll send them info on Thermophyte X because it's $39.95. And then they'll ask, or they'll say, that sounds great. How much is it? And I go into the pricing saying, well, normally it's $67, but with my VIP discount for our 90-day challenge, it's $39.95. How does that sound? Keep it simple. Don't word bomb it. Don't overcomplicate it. And don't go into a conversation worrying they're going to say no. Because then they probably won't. So write them down. Get a date. Don't just write them down on here, though. Ooh. Also, keep track of them. Ow. Reminder. One side is GTs, one side is LCs. I've got lots of them. I go through this and I'll follow up with them this way. I will make sure they're written down. I write them down. Otherwise, you're going to forget about them. You're going to stop following up with them and they'll join with someone else. They will. Don't think you're the only one talking to them. You know how many people I unfriend daily because they posted for somebody else? And I'm like, well, I didn't talk to you about product yet, so it's fine. No, you cannot have candy. Go lay down. No. Yes. So that's what you do with your potentials once you get them. Follow up with them consistently. Fridays, follow up Friday, best day to follow up. I follow up all the time, but Fridays are the main day. I'll go through it. Like I'll do the example I just gave you saying, hey, we have this spot open. Or if I followed up with them about that, if I sent them a giveaway post like 2 or 3 times in a row, I now have a message telling them about my business and asking if they'd be interested in saying that I think they'd be great at it. What? And crazy enough, most people go, oh, what is it? So there's always a way to follow up, even if they've said no before. Miss Athena, I just saw your booty. So there's that. And then just a schedule and what you should be doing every single day. I have this chart. You're going to fall. Oh, what did I do with it? So every single day, you should at least do 1 power hour a day. I wake up early. Get down. Get down. Thank you. I have to wake up. Yes, you need to go lay down. You've been up all day. So I wake up usually an hour early before my kids. So about 6-ish, if I'm lucky. Oh, that's your camera. So like 6-ish if I'm lucky. And I wake up, I do self-development. Sure, I have 1 cookie. And I journal and I get my dishes done. Otherwise, I won't do it all day. I'll put them away or load the dishwasher, whichever it is. But I'm listening to either Ashley Mayfield's podcast in the morning, which is fire. Tony Robbins, who is like, yes. But you have to do something to self-develop. I don't care if you think it's silly. I don't care if you think it's a ridiculous thing, that it's stupid, it's dumb. I used to think the same thing about therapy and self-development. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with therapy. It's a great way to go talk to somebody if you don't like talking to people. Honestly, best thing in the world. And then self-development, don't feel silly about it, because you know what? There's always room for improvement for anybody. Nobody is perfect. And honestly, when I started this business almost 2 years ago, you need to go lay down. No. When I started this business almost 2 years ago now, my mindset was garbage. Straight garbage. I thought everybody was going to tell me no. I thought everybody was as broke as I was. I thought that I would never be able to do any of this. I was doing it anyways, but I didn't have the mindset for it. Dave absolutely hated the idea of me doing this, and every chance he got, he ridiculed me, which obviously got to my head. I let my mom talk crap about it to me, her telling me she'd never order from me, that it's a waste of money, that it's blah, 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 blah. All that negative things going into a already bad mindset is going to kill you so bad. So everyone said self-development. Finally, I said, okay, fine. Okay, fine. I started with Rachel Hollis. I love Rachel Hollis. Honestly, her positivity and just the way she speaks to me is just what I find works for me. Obviously, not everything that works for me is going to work for you. You just need to find someone or something that speaks to you. I personally am a very red personality. I've shared the personality thing in the chat now 3 or 4 days in a row. Go do it, please. And then tell me what your color is. Comment in the chat, because that's going to make a huge impact on how you run your business as well. I'm very aggressive. I'm a red personality. I'm actually red, yellow, and blue, all equal. How that happens, I don't know. But I'm very aggressive. I like to be yelled at. Yell at me. You won't offend me. Well, you might, but I'll get over it. You won't offend me. You won't hurt my feelings. And if you do, I'll get over it. That's how I get pushed to get moving, is being yelled at and told what I should be doing if I'm not doing it. My consistency when I started sucked. Which brings me into the scheduling. It's freaking find this tracker. I don't know where it went. I'll pull it up on my phone. So we have a KPI tracker. You don't have to exactly follow this, but it's basically like a stepping stone to what will help you learn to be consistent in your business. Because yes, you guys, I got 5 kids. I've got 2 dogs. I've got 2 cats. I've got 4 guinea pigs, which their cage gets dirty every 4 days. I swear on my life. So I get it. People are busy. People have regular day jobs. You're not the only one. Shauna is diamond or double diamond, and she has a full-time job. Oh, look at Nicole found the KPI tracker. I'll let her talk about it.
Yeah, I definitely need to know where to find that, because I've been having a hard time too, and I've been struggling keeping motivated and consistent, so I definitely need that.
I have one printed out for you, so when you can pop by.
I will be there.
All right, so this is the KPI tracker. I have mine laminated. Sam or Steph, if you want, we can laminate yours. That way it's easier, so you don't have to keep trying to white it out or anything.
Yes, please.
So what it does is it pretty much goes through basically what you're doing in a power hour and then haps. So if you haven't been able to do a power hour yet, I definitely suggest hopping on one with me and Sam, because you're pretty much doing a lot of the same stuff, but it breaks it up between doing it on Facebook, doing certain things on Instagram, things like that. So the first 8 or 9 things it might take you a little bit longer at first as you're getting used to it, but once you're used to how to do this, it's literally only going to take you probably about an hour of your day. The thing that's going to take the most for you is obviously responding to messages, helping either customers or possible distributors figure out, what products they want or if they're going to sign up, and then just getting up 10 haps a day. The haps are the host to post. So if you're still a little confused on host to post, let Sam or I know, and we can do another meeting next week and focus more on host to post, or we can talk individually before then too, just to make sure that you can start doing that every day. But some of the stuff that you'd be doing on here, like I said, just like what you'd be doing in Power Hour, show yourself making or using a product. One of the best things you can do for your company is be a product of the product. So use the skinny brew, especially if you're a coffee lover. Use the keto tea, especially if you're a tea lover. Use the sleepy tea I was just gonna say, I just had mine last night. Use the sleepy tea if you have issues going to sleep or getting a full night's rest. You know what I mean? A full deep night's rest of sleep. I even have pictures of Dom using the sleepy tea. Dom is a distributor, just in case anyone has ever wondered if Dom is a distributor or not. He is, but he is on my team. He just helps out with pictures. I pretty much run his stuff for him. That's another conversation for another time. If you're interested in getting your spouse signed up, definitely something that down the road I would definitely recommend, because then you're getting 2 paychecks coming in. But another one that you're doing, make a post about your personal story. This would be a life post or an opportunity post. So you're just putting down your past, where you were at before. You can put as much detail as you like. You know, put your present, what you're doing right now, that you're doing this, what you're seeing from it, what you're doing, what you're hoping for, you know, to happen with it, anything like that. So some of you new people could be saying, hey, right now, I'm really excited and really pumped to get my $150 shopping spree. Once you get your $150 shopping spree, I'm really pumped to give myself a $500 raise. That's what I want to work for, because that's, you know, obviously rubies. So you'd be working towards getting rubies. So you're letting them know that's my big goal that I want to hit. You know what I mean? The next one, go to your Facebook friends list and pick 25 people when you sort them from the oldest to newest and interact with those new profiles that you have. So that's liking a couple of their pictures, you know, liking a couple of their statuses, commented on something, then go back, move to the next person, like, comment, go back, move to the next person, like, comment. It just helps make sure that they start re-seeing you in their news feed. Because if they're seeing you, they're going to see your posts, right? The next one, if you have Instagram, you'd pretty much be doing the same thing. Like, comment, comment, like, comment. That way they're seeing all your posts on Instagram. If you're not on Instagram, let's get Facebook down first, then we can go that way. If you're better on Instagram, then let us know that too. If you have an Instagram account and you're not that good with Facebook, let us know, because then maybe your niche is Instagram and we should be training you to be working over there more than on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Another one, share corporate approved pictures. All of you guys should be in Posting Club, and all of you guys should already be in Rap Stars. Rap Stars does have some corporate approved pictures. Those are all the, here's the before, here's the after. Posting Club is the golden grail of everything and anything that you could possibly need. They have information in there on products. They have story posts that you can put up. They have before and after pictures. They have product pictures. So if you don't have any Skinny Brew right now, but you need a coffee of, you know, a coffee cup with Skinny Brew, that way you can kind of say, hey, I'm having my morning Skinny Brew today. Go there and get some pictures. They have amazing resources. Look in all the units, look in all the albums. You don't have to wait necessarily for Sam or I or whoever your distributor is to go look around. You know, it's great to just look around. You'll find stuff that maybe we don't even know is in there yet. You know what I mean? The next one, message 10 people about the customer options. So that's pretty much what we've been having you guys do already, especially you newer distributors, where we're having you send that message out. Hey, I'm looking for 6 people that want to try out a product. You want to be trying to do that every day, especially as you're adding people and interacting with new people, because then you're getting your client base grown. Those are potential clients or potential distributors you could be adding. All right, the next one, message 20 people about the opportunity. Obviously just starting, it may be a little crazy being like, oh crap, now you want me to message 20 people. Just think about it if you were in person. If you're in person, you're probably going to talk to more than 1, 2, 3 people, especially like, let's say you're working at, you know, a grocery store or anything like that. You run into and talk to plenty of people on a daily basis. It's kind of the same thing. You're running your own business. So you want to make sure that you're getting the word out there that your store is open. That's also why you want to be posting, so people know that your store is open. Otherwise, like Sam said, someone else will end up sliding into their inbox and they will end up ordering or signing up with them because their store is open. All right. Next one is, again, Facebook and Instagram stories, doing coffee samples. Coffee samples are huge, especially when you first start. You have 7 credit samples available. So you could send, you know, 1 or 2 of those to yourself, so you have product to use yourself, but then you could also be making cash back. That's exactly why we told you guys, especially anyone that started for the 39 or even without the 39, that you can make your investment back like that. All you have to do is talk to people that like coffee. Really simple. If you need any help with that, of how to, send out the message or what to say or anything, ask us, ask your enroller. We have things ready to go for you that we can send you right now. That's easy, easy money. And then again, the last one is HAPS. And then what you do at the bottom here is it's 1 out of 10. And you rate yourself every day for how you did sticking to your daily tasks. Sticking to this every day is definitely going to make a big difference, on top of also doing self-development, journaling, listening to mindset development podcasts, things like that, that are going to just help your business explode. I'm done. Thanks.
I just definitely want to mention that. I just didn't want to interrupt you. So with posting before and after pictures, everything she said, absolutely. Also, Pinterest has a bunch of them. Also, what was the other one? Oh, in your Connect app, they have them as well. So those are options. I personally don't use the Connect app that much very often, but that is another option. I know a lot of people were dabbling with the Connect app. Post to post, I will go over really quick, just a lowdown on how to do it, because I know the videos can be confusing in Rapstars. So really quick. So for example, say you're just starting, you have 200 friends on Facebook. What you're gonna do, you're gonna go, first you're gonna ask people, like friends, mom, sister, brother, whatever. But if you go into your messenger and click people, maybe if I turn the volume or the brightness down. If you go into people, it's going to show everyone that's active on your messenger. I have 543. I scroll down to the bottom. It's usually people I haven't spoken to recently. And I'm going to click on their name. And I've done it before, and I send them. This is the one I've sent last. It was in September. Hey, I'm getting entries into our $200 cash drawing this month. We're giving away to 2 people. All you have to do is post this status quick that I send you. Would you like to get an entry? Simple as that. Yes or no, or they don't respond. If they say no, I say totally no problem. Hey, I was just looking at your page. Have you ever thought about doing this business with me? I think you'd be really great at it. Yes or no? They say yes, send them some info. They say no. Okay, great. No problem. If you're feeling really ambitious, you can be like, hey, I don't know if you do, but do you like coffee? I have 3 samples left to sell of my coffee. They're only $20 and you get free shipping. Would you want to try one? They say no, that's okay. Okay, no problem, move on. But there's literally something you can always end the conversation with that can benefit your business. So you're going to do that. They're going to say yes. Say they say yes, for example. I'll say, awesome. Awesome. Just post this with a colored background if it's short enough. And I'll get your entry in right away. You don't need to tag me. I'll follow the post. I don't have people tag me because I've had a lot of Facebook issues. So what I do is I go to the post after they post it for me, and I save it to collections. So for example, hey, look, Shalisa's right up on top of my page. Come on. There's those 3 dots up in the corner. It's going to be on the right of your phone. I click them. There's an option to, come on,
Look at that picture. Sorry.
Save post. I'm going to save the post, and I'm going to name the collections November. All my posts are going to be right there. And then I'll follow the post, obviously. You can't have them tag you, but if you do, you need to go into your settings, go to timeline and tagging, and turn both of those options under there on, or everything will show up on your page. Everything. And you'll look really spammy. So they say yes, I say awesome, just post this with a picture or with a colored background, or if I'm sending them a picture. And then, for example, I'm going to send them this post. You're going to send it directly after, not together, so they can copy and paste it. Who has 20 plus pounds to lose? My friend needs 5 people ASAP. They're going to post that. You're going to follow it. Anybody that comments, you're going to say, you can either say, I sent you a friend request. When you accept me, I'll message you info. Or I have them add me, and I say, hey, send me a friend request then I can message you some info. And what I do, this is really crazy. I know everyone, you're worried you're going to lose the people that added you. You won't know where they came from. So I'm going to go into my messenger, and I'm going to send my question. It says, hey, I got your comment for my giveaway, yada, 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 but I'm not going to send it. I'm going to back out. And if you go back into it, once they accept you on your phone, as long as they don't message you first and you go back into the message, it will still be there. Still there. I exited and went back. So that's how I keep track of that. So I know once they add me, I know where they came from. So I don't have to go look for them. Now, if you're getting just started, there's also partner apps. Same exact layout I just told you, but the post instead is going to say that they post for you. This is an example of one. You don't have to do exactly this. 20 years ago, I was blank year old. Answer below for a chance to be entered into my friend Sam's $500 Christmas cash giveaway. Everyone that comments on that, same thing. Hey, I sent you a friend request. When you accept, I'll message you to complete your entry. You're going to message them the same thing. Hey, I got your comment about my giveaway. All you do for an entry is post this. And then you're going to send them a product post to post. So that's how you get more people into your network quicker and get more host to post up quicker. Great way to grow your network. But that's all I'm going to go into detail on for host to post. If you are brand new, you didn't have to pay into the giveaway. It's $500 this month. It's in Rap Stars. I will share the link into the chat in a few minutes. But you're going to literally just number down, following everybody else, going up in numbers, and just list anyone that enters for you, but they have to post. If they don't post it, they don't get entered. It gets verified at the end of the month for the winner. If the winner isn't verifiable, they can't get entered. Therefore, if they delete the post, they lose their entry. Okay. Next, so we just went over host to post. Finding a schedule is probably the toughest thing to do. So obviously we went over waking up, I wake up early, just finding some time in your day. I literally do this business the nooks and crannies of my day.
I wake up early too, because I don't want to hear mom, 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 mom. Well, I'm trying to like get my mindset right. So yeah, set an alarm, get up early, have some coffee.
So I'm going to go over this really quick because we've got 10 minutes because I don't pay for Zoom. So finding a schedule, just find out what best works for you. So Jenica said this in a leader's Zoom. Make a pie and literally just pie out where you're spending most of your time in your day. Because guarantee you most of the time it's mindless scrolling. It's you start one thing and then you go to do another. You just need to figure out where your time is going. And that's the best way to figure out when you need to do things. I set 30-minute timers. Today I had to go through my dresser and put in new pants that my mom gave me. So you know what I did? Set a 30-minute timer to go through everything, go through all my dresser drawers, refold everything, all that. And then I stopped. Right after then, I went live, set a 30-minute timer, and I got all the messages I had to do to send out. I made sure I had all 10 of my host posts up because I'm in a host post contest. After that timer goes off, I go and do something else that needs to get done. And then I do my power hour in the morning. When I wake up, right after I do my self-development, I've actually trained my children to get their own breakfast because they're capable. I do one at night, usually an hour before. Right now it's like 8:30 is when I would do another power hour. And it's just figuring out what works best for you. Like I do it all in nooks and crannies of my day. I try to figure out what my day's gonna look like so I know when I'm going to work. If I'm sitting down with the baby, I'm not just sitting down watching TV. I'm sitting down with my phone, messaging people back, going through my posts, making sure that I've messaged everybody I need to message, figuring out what I need to do for tomorrow, checking on my charts, stuff like that. I'm doing something. If I'm sitting down, I'm doing something unless I need physical attention on what I'm doing. Do you have any tips on that one, Nicole?
On scheduling?
Yeah. Like running your day, making time. I mean, I got 5
I always get up early. That way I can kind of get my mindset going, journal, figure out my to-do list, my 6 list. Your 6 list is pretty much your to-do list, but what you want to do for your business itself. So I always do my 6 list of what I want to do for my business. And then I also do my to-do list of what I want to make sure I get done in the house, or at least as best of that as possible. Also because I'm in school too. I also set a lot of alarms because like I'm in school, 2 classes that I for sure like have to actually be on camera with, 1 to 3:30. And then I also have 4 other classes that I'm taking for homework. So I got to figure out all of my homework in between. And then obviously making sure I'm getting my work stuff done. So timers for me is a big thing. Because if I don't set a timer, if I don't have something going off yelling at me, hey, let's move on to the next thing. And then if you need to, you can come back. I will completely forget about it. So if that sounds like something that is a lot like you, then that's probably something I would recommend to help you out for sure. I also stay up a little bit later some days. Well, most days, but some days I stay up later than I normally do. And so that's just because I'm trying to make sure I'm getting all my stuff done so that when I go to bed, I can feel like, you know what? I had a kick-ass day. I did everything that I absolutely could for my business, my school, my house, my family. I can go to bed happy. Wake up the next day, do it all over again. I've been doing it since January and I haven't gotten sick of it yet. So.
And I'm just gonna point out right now, the month that she goes freaking Ruby is the month that she starts school. Her kid does virtual school and life is fucking freaking crazy. Just saying, a busy
Not
person.
including swim lessons, Cub Scout meetings, Boy Scout meetings, fundraising for Boy Scouts and the Cub Scouts. It's crazy. My life is crazy. When any of you guys message me, my life is crazy. Trust me, I get it. That's why I set alarms for everything.
The busier you are, the more likely you're going to be successful because you know what you want. You're doing this because you know what you want. The second you quit that full-time job or whatever it is, because there's lots of people, you're going to fall off because you're going to have all this time. Busy is best. Okay, last thing I want to touch on. I have a lot of people that go, oh, this person said no, this person said, I had 7 people, they told me no. This person told me no. You're planting seeds. This person told me it's too expensive. You know what? I thought that too, but you got to think about this. Supplements themselves are expensive. Supplements and beauty products. Eyeliner is like $9 for a good one. Beauty products and supplements are freaking expensive, and you're getting a huge deal with ours. You get a 40% discount, and then some half the time. That honestly, stop thinking it's expensive because that's what's having a problem. Stop worrying about the no's. Go for no. Ask and ask and ask, and you know what? They say no, great. Keep going. Go for one more. Just keep going. The other night, I had a slow start because it was a super busy day, and I needed 10 hosts to post up by midnight to stay in my group. It was day 1. I sent out message after message after message after message after message until I got all the responses I needed and the 10 posts up, and now I have more than 10. Same thing the day I wanted them up this morning. I got 5 up right away, but I didn't get my 10, so I kept messaging until I couldn't message anymore. Literally could not message anymore. All these, they said no. Okay, well, great. Do you think that I sold Kirby vacuums, you guys? I did. You know how many no's I got? And I was a telemarketer. But I kept doing with my job and calling more people, and I actually had the best sales for this guy. He was so upset when I quit because I couldn't do the hours. Just do it. Just keep asking. Do you think when I was the kids and I did Girl Scout cookies and I went door to door and I knocked and I did it until I hit my goal for Girl Scouts. Have the mindset of a kid. Just keep asking. Your kids don't stop until you say yes. Just keep going. Stop using the excuses to hold you back. You joined because you want more money. You joined because you got kids, you want to be home with them. Don't stop because someone said no to you. Don't stop because your kid's sick. I literally thought about canceling and I'm like, nope. I said I was going to do it, so I'm going to do it. Everything.
I honestly have, for example, on the haps of not giving up, I honestly have a post-it note on my desk of something Damien said while we were doing popcorn sales. Because we had just started out with the Square app. It's when that Square app like first came out.
Yep.
Someone had told him, oh no, I can't, sorry, I don't carry cash on me. My son's response when they said no wasn't, oh, okay, never mind, get upset. Maybe he was like, oh, don't worry, we have the Square app. That was his immediate, like, oh, that's cool. You don't have to have cash. We can swipe it for you. So I always just think of that perspective, like instead of getting upset, because at that time, I think when Square Apps came out, he was like 8 or 9, you know what I mean? And now he's 12. So when that first happened, like instead of him getting upset and just like giving up and I'm done for the day, he was like, oh no, that's cool. Like we have the Square App. We can run it through for you right now. You know what I mean? So I just always think of that because whether they say no now, I've had people like Sam said that when I first started were telling me no. And now I randomly have them messaging me like, hey, give me some of that Skinny Brew, because they see that I'm using it. They've seen the changes in my pictures and how I've lost weight from it. And now they're even more intrigued in wanting to try it. So don't get upset about the no's. That's just a possible yes down the road. Or even if it's a no, that's a possible hap every month that you can get up. You know what I mean? So there's always some sort of positive.
And with the whole note, I messaged a lady yesterday. She said no to hosting a post for me twice. But finally I sent it in the group chat, asking about the business. And she said, if you've been watching my page, you would know I'm highly against MLMs. Well, first of all, I scrolled through her page again. No indication of that. So my response literally was, yeah, I know, I saw. But there's actually a lot of people in this business that said the same thing. And now they're making a huge monthly income. And she's like, oh, well, I'm not your girl. Kill them with kindness, guys. Who cares? At the end of the day, that no isn't going to pay your bills. At the end of the day, if they're struggling and they're watching you, that no could still turn into a yes. It is 100% possible. I mean, heck, I don't even remember the first time I talked to Nicole, but at some point it turned into a yes. I honestly don't even know. And then the last thing I'm going to talk to you about before this minute just goes up is we're talking about Power Hour. To break it down really, really quickly for you guys, because I know it seems like you're going to start working on your phone and you're going to be like, where do I start? I have it written down on my whiteboard, actually. My morning, well, we're going to go through a regular Power Hour. So about 7 minutes when you start your Power Hour, set a timer, 7 minutes. Set the timer. Don't hope to look at your phone because you're not going to notice when the time is up. I do posting a status and getting stories up. Always. Then, after that 7 minutes, you're going to set another timer. What do I have written down? 15 minutes. Put it in a timer of growing your network. So adding new friends, doing host posts, telling them to add you, whatever, but growing your network one way or another. If you can't add for some reason, because that happens if you add too quickly, and you're on Instagram, follow instead, or go through host or post and tell people to add you. There's still a way to grow your network.